Hello everybody, we've got yet another Brigandine video. Let's do it. Let's, oops, I always want to go to continue and we are not going to continue. Alright, so I gotta turn this down here. So we are on to Caerleon. Small country surrounded by the sea, this land contains mysterious powers. My, okay. Let's do it up. Wow, only 8 knights to start with. To be fair, Caerleon really only has 1 castle to defend. Which is kind of crazy. But, alright, so let's zip through this stuff, and then we will jump right into the knight breakdown. I don't know that I've ever played a full campaign as Caerleon. So yeah, I mean, and I likely won't, but we're at least going to play for a bit here and get the first turn done. Alright, so one thing that you have to remember, same with New Almechia, is you actually don't have to worry about each other at the beginning of the game. It must be like the first or second turn they basically sign a treaty with each other, or a non-aggression pact, I guess, if you want to call it that. And that will persist until you attack them. So, yeah, kind of nice. Let's start out with Kai. And I think he's down here. Okay, so starts at level 22, so very, very high. I don't know who has him beat as far as starting level, other than Asgary's. Because I believe, excuse me, Zemeckis starts super high. But anyways. So, 480 health, 533 MP. That's an insane amount of mana. But, you know, he also is level 22. So, keep that in mind. Also, 319 rune power. So, that's pretty impressive. To be honest, he's got 480... excuse me, sorry. 480 health. So... I would make a case that he would be okay on the front line. Just gotta be careful. So, alright, heal, flame, Geno Flame, Thunder, Geno Thunder, Exablast, Frost, Geno Frost, Flight, Silent. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't like this spell set. Now, he is, you know, he's going to do a lot of damage with his spells. Geno Thunder, if I'm remembering correctly, is pretty brutal. But I think it's a little bit more targeted than like the Geno Frost and Geno Flame. So you gotta be a little more careful with how you use it. Because I think that one you might be able to hit your own troops. Don't quote me on that though. I could be wrong on that. I haven't. I usually don't ever use characters that have that ability. Excuse me. And I don't typically make my characters into wizards. So, anyways, all right. Let's move on. Geez, excuse me. Sorry. Marriott, level 3 scout. Let's have a look here. 396 health, 134 MP. 221. That's a really good rune power stat for a level 3. I would absolutely move her to Enchantress right away. Unfortunately, her mana pool is not that great. I mean, she's not even going to be able to cast a Geno Frost, you know, right away. So that's an issue. And her, I mean, her intelligence is 60. She's just hitting that. That point where she can even class change into these. But, you know, with enough growth, she'll obviously have a bit more HP than your normal or your average enchantress, but she's going to pay for that in her MP stat. So, yeah, as with anybody that I can get my hands on and turn them into a caster, that's what I would do. So that's how I would handle Marriott. I don't know though if I would go. I might flip back and forth between Enchantress and Scout instead of going like Enchantress Cleric. Although I believe, it looks like you can do both. Yeah, because she's only level 3, so you've got a lot of levels to work with there. So you do, well, let me just think about that. So you need 15 levels. I could be wrong there. Anyway, okay, so you need 15 levels with the Enchantress tree to expert the final class, which is Witch. That's funny. That is Witch. So 15 levels plus the 3. Okay, so let's just say she's at level 18. 5 levels of Cleric. Yeah, you're fine. So if you didn't want to finish out Scout and you just want to scrap those 2 levels, you could absolutely do that. Or, maybe you want to go Enchantress, all the way up to Witch so that you can get Meteor Doom and then finish out her like Archer tree. You could do that too. So you've got options with her. I don't really know what I would do off the top of my head. That's a tough one. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, you've got options. All right, so Dinadan, level 25 Paladin. That's kind of nuts. He's already an expert. The problem here is that, yeah, man. I'll be honest, the only thing that's really worthwhile to do with him is to turn him into a mage. That's funny. Because you could do 5 levels as ranger, but why? You're not going to get anything from it. You're not going to get any passive or anything like that. You could finish out as you could then upgrade to a grappler, but why? To get 5% crit rate on and then you'd be stuck as grappler. So, priest, yeah, same kind of deal. I just don't really know why. So you've got Heal, Cure, and Holy Word. You're not even going to gain any spells as if you do 5 levels as priest. Obviously, then you could end up as a bishop and gain area heal and divine ray, but then you're stuck as a bishop. And I'd rather end at paladin than really do anything else. So yeah, I don't know. I think I would just change to mage. Try to grab some MP. With your last 5 levels. Yeah, other than that, I don't really see another path that's worthwhile because he's only got 5 levels to work with. So that is my opinion on him. Bishop, Boart. That sounds right? Bishop. Wow, he doesn't need any experience to level. That's bizarre. But what I would do is finish out those, or this bishop class, right? And yeah, you've got divine ray. It's up to you. You'll have to, we'd have to do 3 levels to get to be able to keep divine ray, so that we would have divine ray when we level as a mage. But yeah, I don't know. This one is probably personal preference to whatever you want to go with first. You could go mage or swap to mage, and at least you'd have 1 Geno Flame. So you could do, you could blow at least 1 AoE, and then another, probably like a flame, maybe even a thunder. But then you'll be done, for the battle as far as your MP goes. So yeah, kind of up to you on what you'd do on that. I think personally, I'd probably just finish out bishop. But all right, anyways, let's move on. To Kale. And who do we have here? Jan Fedar. This guy is definitely worth using. 198 rune power at level 12 is not too bad. 376 health. That's surprisingly low, or a surprisingly low amount of health for a level 12 character. But which, then I would say he's probably not a good frontline fighter, but he does have the 359 MP, so he's going to be able to cast a lot of spells. His intelligence score is actually really good there too. So, but yeah, absolutely finish out Druid before you do anything else, and then I would, probably go into the, the priest tree and start working on that. So that's Janfadar, or Janfadar, whatever, however you want to say his name. Actually, I want to make sure that I talked about the rune power stats. Dinadan, I think that's where I ended. Dinadan, 307 rune power. I mean, this guy is, and Kai, you're going to be able to really haul around a lot of monsters. 224 on bow art. It seems pretty good too. Yeah, I mean that's really good. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with everyone's rune power on this or in this country so far. Anyways, all right, let's move on. Sierra, level 15 sorceress, 145 out of 180. 180 rune power at 15 is not good, or not very good. She is already an expert though, so I would absolutely move her to cleric. She will be able to do, it's the same thing that I say about every caster, or really anyone who has enough levels to work with, is, she will end up as basically a, what's the female version of cardinal? It's not lector, saint, sorry. So she will end up as a saint, but she will have Meteor Doom. The other thing, so 403 health, that's a tough sell to leave her on the front line right away. I think that's just a little bit too low, but 457 MP, that is a lot of MP to work with. So, absolutely think she's worthwhile. Her rune power is a little bit low, but man, she's got a lot of MP to work with. So she will, or she should be able to level fairly quickly. All right, so let's move on here. Shast and Bilcock. All right, so I'm noticing one thing here, and this is a little unfortunate. We're actually not going to be able to attack Salisbury on our first turn, because again, we want to take a castle off of Asgary's, and that's the only way to do it. And we only have 2 knights to try to attack with, and I mean, unless we can summon up a bunch of yeah, this is not. I don't think that's going to happen. That's a problem. So let me just actually let's finish off with the knight discussion, and then we'll talk about our strategy. We may just have to settle for a second turn. Anyways, all right. So level 11 grappler. He's already got 1 star. 601 health is good. Rune power though 172. That's not that great. I mean, it's okay, but not fantastic. Bilcock here at level 5 priest and 156 rune. That's not very good either. Starts at level. Anyway, so sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Shast. Absolutely, I would just take him to 15 with the grappler, and then swap to fighter probably. Yeah, fighter. And then start working on that fighter tree. Go into samurai. Then do so hit technically, so you'll hit, what is it, what would that be, boy, I'm trying to blank. You'd hit 25 or you'd finish samurai at 25, do 25 to 30 as champion, and then end at shogun, and be a shogun at level 30. So typical male fighter route, I would say, dual class fighter route that I like. So he would fit the bill, and he would do just fine there. So, and he's got a decent amount of stats for that. So, anyways, all right, moving on. Priest now. Let's just take a look here. 525 experience to next level. He's only going to be able to cast spell heals though, so that's going to be tough for him to level, and he doesn't have enough health to be on the front lines. So. I would just honestly just change him to mage right away. I wouldn't even bother doing the 1 level as a priest to master it out, because this will just be a lot easier to level. So, all right, now we need to talk strategy, because we've got this isn't going to work right, you know, for our first turn. Let's just see what we can. So there's a unicorn and dragons right here, so that's nice. I know I'm gonna delete some of this stuff. Yeah, I don't ever play with mermen. They are worthless in my opinion. That Hydra is okay though. We'll keep that for the time being. Let's just check what else we can summon around here. Not great. Summon here. Cool. This is not a good set either. Fairy? There, pixies. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so here's where our pixies are at. Pixies and dragons. Alright, that is good. So pixies and dragons there. Where are the unicorns at? Okay, here. Let's just check here, though, just to be sure. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So, again, these are the most important. So, Bannock and Linnaeus. You know, because of what they can summon. So, I'm going to decide here on what my assault team is going to be. And we'll kind of go from there. So, definitely going to be Kai. Not Marriott, because I think I need her to do some questing early. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. So if I wanted to start working on her right away, I could. Bow art. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we'll do there. Let's pick up a dragon. If I can. Yeah, we got enough mana for a dragon. Okay. Oh, I forgot to turn off summon animation. That's alright. I'll do that next. Pretty epic graphics here for you know, what is this game, like 20 years old at least? Probably more. Alright, let's just go with this team of 3. We'll go with Kai, Marriott, Dinadan. Yeah, because that'll be a pretty solid assault team. Boy, what are we? Well, if I can get a hold of a actually no, I won't be able to. Battle scene off, summon off, and swift units on. Yeah, we'll just grab 2 fairies. Okay. All right. So that's about as close to a good, decent party as I'm going to get here with the mana that I've got. Although I might as well steal here from this guy, because we're not going to use him. Man, these guys have a lot of rune power. Okay. So we're definitely going to move these 3. Kind of trying to decide if I want to quest anyone right away, but I'm leaning towards... Ugh, jeez. That is an atrocious amount of... or an atrocious assortment of monsters. Normally, what I do on my first turn, and I've done this for the previous videos too, but I get rid of the monsters that I know I'm not going to use, because just some are just not worth, their upgrades and stuff are just not worth using. So, I think I'll leave her here. No. Basically any team, that I decide to use, are probably going to have to go back here to Linnaeus to pick up troops anyway. So I'm just going to move them there right away. Let's delete this Jinn. And I'm going to... really tempted to just send Bilcock out to quest because I don't have the right amount of knights for, you know, like the squads that I want to make. So what do we got here? We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So actually I'm 2. I have 2 extra knights. Okay, so I need to decide who my other knight who I'm going to hold back is going to be. Probably got mage. I don't know, I kind of want to use Dillard because this set of folks are very magic oriented, so I'd like to have at least one person leveling as a as a melee character. Alright, so it's either going to be Boart or Jan Fedar. I am going to pick him. Pick this guy. Yeah, we're going to quest him. Yeah, okay. I think we're good here. Okay, so let's just make sure I've got these guys going to the right spot. Hervery, yeah, looks good. Alright, so let's save state here and execute the move. And so we should have almost everybody here. I probably actually should have moved Shasta away as well. Shaft. But whatever, that's fine. So I'm not going to be able to actually attack this first turn. So I'm just going to have to, execute the attack. Hope that no one attacks as Gary's, which they didn't. So that's good. And jeez, that's an insane amount of luck there. I just got a white dragon. That's insane. So maybe Caerleon might be another one of those countries that just during the first turn, maybe no country takes any actions. I'm not sure. I don't know. Or maybe I just got lucky. Maybe that was just RNG that nobody attacked anybody else. But that is hilarious, though, that I got a white dragon. Ugh. I feel really guilty even using this, but I'm going to because I'm a horrible person. Oh, I mean, that's just going to make this first turn, a little bit easier. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me just says I shouldn't even bother because, it's pretty obvious that was just complete luck, and it would not that would not be a monster that we would normally have here on our first turn, our first assault, I should say. So. I don't know. Anyway, kind of feel bad about that, but you know what? We're going to go with it anyway. And I'm going to move... Oops, no, not Blort. We're going to move Shast back down here to prepare for... Yeah, I should have moved him. I should have moved him last turn. I really should have. Just because this is going to be now a little bit annoying, but whatever. It is what it is. Alright, so let's just summon up what we can here. Which is a dragon. Nope, not enough for 2. Okay. That should be okay for now. I mean, I'll be honest. This is really just extra. I'm like this little bit of like summoning and stuff isn't really gonna make a difference. Our clutch moment here is making sure that we can attack on this turn. So once again, I'm going to save my state here and hope that nobody attacks as Gary's before I get a shot at it. So let's do that now. And obviously, I mean, we've only got one choice here. We have to attack Salisbury. So let's just see. Oh, Kador is here, as well as my boy Solio. Yeah, so that's what we're going to have to do. So let's see what it is. No, they're not going to do anything. No, they're not going to attack. So... this shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, there we go. So it just went defaulted right to us. So, all right, we're looking good. Now all we got to do is win this battle. And so as always, I say this way too late. The reason for even doing this and rushing Asgary's on our first turn is because we will get another knight if we take a castle from Asgary's before anybody else. So, and I mean, that actually works for your enemies as well. So that's why you do not want to let somebody else take a castle off of Asgary's before you do. So, you know, very, very important to make sure that you are the one getting this first castle. Oh, it's too slow. All right. Kai, you know, being that I'm up against, I'm going to play a little bit safe with Kai this time. I'm tempted to just put him on the front line, but Khador can be pretty brutal, so I'm just gonna play it a little bit safer with him. And we've got so much. We've got so many monsters that we can sacrifice. I mean, these lizard men, I don't particularly. I mean, lizard men are actually pretty good, and their upgrade into the lizard guard actually does have a little bit of a breath attack that can poison. Which, I mean, I don't know. Poison is probably my least favorite of all of the status effects in this game, but you know, it is what it is. So let's move you here. Move you back here, I guess. Now these lizard men are kind of in my way. I should have moved them up a little bit, but we can do that next. Actually, let's do this. There we go. I really don't want them going right after a giant, because I feel like if I leave a giant on the outside, they're going to swarm him. And this Drake should attract a lot of fire. It might get attacked this turn by this vampire. Yeah, let's just throw a protect on him right away, just in case. So, you know, this is my strategy. If you've seen any of my other videos, this is, I mean, it's going to play out exactly how, really, you know, I set up for any other battles. Just kind of, you know, establish a front line, establish a secondary. You know, your secondary line is usually your mages, you know, angels sometime if you've got them. Obviously, this centaur, you know, because he can, I mean... yeah, I don't know. 466. He'd actually probably be okay on the front line too, but yeah, I don't know. We'll just leave him back there. But yeah, and then the third line is usually like the pixies and the unicorns. You know, so your buffers go all the way in the back. And yeah, look at that. He goes after the mandrake right away. Now, unfortunately, I don't have anybody with Divine Ray, and that's kind of not great, but. You know, you can't always get what you want, so... what does this guy have? Holy Word, Genoflame, Thunder, and Power. Just gonna go for the PZ on this Vampire Lord. Probably won't work, but yeah, it didn't work. I mean, I don't know. There's an argument that I shouldn't even attack with that thing at all, because it just got slammed there and it's got Protect on it, so that's not great, but oh well. Let's throw a Protect on this, and then I'll attack with it. So, yeah, I mean, as far as... excuse me. As far as promoted monsters, what was it? It's only this, what is this? Kutul? Whatever. I don't know. Upgraded Wyvern. And then this, this High Centaur. And that's it. So that is not a whole lot of, upgraded monsters. Obviously, I've got that white dragon there, but I got lucky. And, you know, that was just, that was pure luck to get that on a... from a quest. But wow, look at that. Hit level 26 already, boy. We're moving on up. Okay. I'm gonna move with that. I really want to get this white dragon out in front. Let's just see here. Geno Thunder. Oh, okay. It actually does look like Geno Thunder. You might be able to hit your own troops with it. Oh yeah, that's not going to be worth it at all. Well, definitely going to do a breath attack on Khador. 73. Oh, let's just see how much damage I do with Kai here. I could maybe just send this dragon out now. He's got way too much health. I mean, I'm tempted to just go super aggressively and go after Khador right away, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna wait. We've got so many monsters here that I can just sacrifice that I kind of don't care that much. I want to get Khador, in a little bit closer though before I get too crazy. I'll throw Protect on this guy just for the heck of it. And this looks like we're done. This is going pretty well. Wow, what the heck was that guy doing? He just just reset all of his troops and made him stay there. I'm gonna move Marriott over just because I want Khador to step in here and try to attack somebody, and then she'll be in range for a frost, and he's got one red element, so that'll be good against him. I'm way too far away with my guys. They obviously they're focusing heavily on this top side. Might as well throw Protect on Dinadan. I really do want Khador to step in there though and attack him, but I don't know if he'll do it. So we'll just do that. Move that dragon up. Hopefully the next turn I'll be able to use a breath attack, and I'll I'll move that lizard man out of the way. But and then he's just gonna cast on it. Ugh, so lame. Oh well. Well, I'll most likely be able to take out this Vampire Lord, which is, it'll be nice to get him down. I mean, frankly, I'm not going to play much past this first, actually, technically, this is the second turn, but, yeah, I mean, in any game, it'd be really beneficial to get rid of that as soon as possible. Let's take a look. We'll take a look here and see if this Drake has Protect on it still. Obviously, I needed to heal it. I'm tempted to just not even attack with it anymore because it's just going to keep taking return fire, but, ugh. Okay, so no Protect. And I can't cast it. 488. I'll be able to heal with this Unicorn too, but, I don't know, why not? Let's just do it. Ugh. Man. Not getting lucky with those PZs, but oh well. It is what it is. A Holy Word would probably be okay here, to be honest. Or I could just heal. The problem is if I use Holy Word here, he's going to be done. He'll just have no more mana for anything. Yeah, we'll just give this thing a heal. Why not? Yeah, there we go. He's looking a little more healthy now. That thing's got really good defense. Jeez. I mean, I think it still might have a Protect on it, but... yeah, you can't do anything. Alright, Kai is up. So, at this point, I'm definitely going to Breath, or any Energy Bolt that. It's going to hit that Rock and that Hydra, which those are dangerous monsters, to say the very least. And let's... Yeah, we'll give that guy a good crack-a-lack. Well, I wanted to move to the back side of this so that I could use this breath attack, but I may just have to... yeah, I don't know. I might just have to eat it. Yeah, because, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't care if this thing lives or dies, so... I probably don't really need to overthink it. Let's see, how much mana does he have left? I still got 340. Well, I'll do another thunder. Oh, that's so weak against him. But yeah, he's got that red element, so that's to be expected. Acid breath. Friendly fire, friendly fire. Let's get another protect back on this mandrake. Yeah. Okay, looking good. So Leela's just chilling off in the forest. That's really silly. Don't know why that's happening, but hey, whatever. Oh no, my lizard. What shall I do? Yeah, I mean, Kato really needs to take at least one step forward so that I can... Oh, and it's already too late. I could really... Right. So this will be one of those times where I save state. So normally what I would do here is I would play it safe and save in combat. But since I'm playing on an emulator, I don't need to do that, and I just save state. So, nice. Okay, that worked out well. So now what I will do is get a huge chunk of experience with Marriott because I am... Oh, can't Geno Frost. She just doesn't have enough mana for the Geno. That's all right. Yeah, she'll get a couple levels there. Still doesn't have enough. Wow, yeah, that's rough. Still only 144 mana. Oh well. I don't care about what this giant is. Can be sacrificed, so I'm not gonna worry too much about him. How is everybody looking? Still very, very healthy. Okay. Things are going well. Let's throw a protect on that guy. Excuse me. Ooh. All right. Step up. Oh, you chump. Well, that's a shame. Oh well. Yeah, that's really messing up my my plan. I really wanted him to step onto my front line, or go, kind of go toe to toe with somebody up there. But yeah, you know what? He's not taking the bait. So we see if mana. Oh, he's still got a ton of mana too. That stinks. Well, what can I even do with this guy? I don't know. Let's see here. No mana, no mana. Guess I could just take this chump out. And let's see. Oops. flame. Eat it. I need to move him back. All right, so this there's a chance that this Hydra will use a breath attack from here, and I don't want this pixie to be in its path. And since it is out of mana anyway, I'm gonna move it way back here. Same with this unicorn; it's basically not gonna do anything anymore. So we'll just keep them a little bit more safe. 147 mana, so can still do a thunder on that rock. And let's do a breath attack. Nope, don't have enough mana left. And another breath attack. Alright, we're getting there. Cutting them down. I don't... Yeah. Well, let's take out that. Oh, not enough. Missed it by that much. Well, yeah, if I would have used that centaur to shoot that rock, that would have finished him off, but oh well. I didn't, and so it didn't. We are looking very, very good, though. We are very, very healthy, and they are not. So, unless something just absolutely crazy happens, I think we've pretty much got this one in the bag. I don't care about that giant. He's definitely... oh, yeah, nice. All right. Well, I was a little worried there that I was going to get turned to stone, but... All right, and I made that... the centaur is just piecing out now. It's just, yeah. Wimpy. Fog. I don't know. We'll throw it on them just in case. I don't know, maybe. Oh, it worked. Okay. That's surprising. Yep. Torching my own lizard man again. Because I am not kind. And let's get rid of... I don't know, let's actually move him back. That's the annoying thing about... Oh, I don't know, that might not have been the best idea. Whatever. We'll probably be okay. Alright, last heal from that unicorn. I'm a little concerned about the that griffin actually making its way around the outside here and attacking my pixies and stuff in the back, but it won't be too much longer here, and they're going to have to retreat. So, you know, we'll probably be okay. He's out of mana. Alright. Oh, there's... God. Of course. Oh, there, look at that, just pounding on that Drake. There's a PZ, finally. Now I can just heal. I mean, I really don't want to lose this, whatever this Drake upgrade thing is called. Or I can finish off this rock. I'm going to feed that rock to my Drake, to be honest. I'm more concerned about this Quirrell staying alive. I really don't want to lose that. Not that I think it's very likely that that's going to happen, but, you know, better safe than sorry. So, there you go. Eat it. Boom. Boom. 3 levels. Very nice. Boom. Feels good to not, you know, take any counter fire there. Feels good when there's no consequences. For any Rick and Morty fans. Let's see here. I mean, they're probably going to retreat after this. I think this will probably be the last, like, significant turn. What do we have left here? No mana to do anything. I don't really care if this lands or not. Oh wow, it landed. Well, who do I want to feed this kill to? Probably this dragon. There we go. Ooh, nice. That's about a good deal of experience there. I'm actually going to move this out here just because now that griffin for sure won't come into the back line and mess with my pixies and stuff. Alright, there's the retreats. Alright, there we go. That's a win. It's a win-win-win. Pum pum pum. Ugh. Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to make it to Kador. Oofta, sorry. Tickle in the throat. Yeah, nobody else is going to be able to even really get close to him. I don't know. This is risky, but why not? We'll give her a little bit of experience. I don't think he can one-shot her. Definitely close, but... yeah, that's pretty much that. Oh, can he one-shot? No, I don't think he can one-shot that either. Oh, nice crit! A little bit of extra experience there. That's super risky, but he doesn't have any monsters left, and he's just going to retreat anyway, so... yeah. Okay, that's that. So now we will... Schultes will join, and I'm just going to progress time a bit so that we can, or so that I can show you the special knights that Caerleon gets, which I think Caerleon gets 4. So here is Schultes. There we are. Yep. And you know, just like I say in all the other, I've said in all the other videos, when either you or someone else defeats Asgary's, as long as Schultes is not off doing a quest, Solil will join you from Asgary's empire. So, you know, keep that in mind. He is obviously very, very needed. Well, I mean, I'm sure you can beat the game without either Schultes or Solil, but Solil is an absolute monster. That guy is insane. Alright, so I'm going to quest 2 of my knights there. You know, I'm not even going to bother doing any more of the, like, you know, summoning and stuff. At this point, I'm just going to you know, go through the time so that we can get these other knights to join. So, alright, what do we have here? Oh, Schultes is doing a quest. Actually, I'm going to stop doing quests on all my characters, too. Alright, so here's Milia. The requirement for her is that you have to be in the 6th month, like we are right now, in 215. And also Marriott has to be at a castle and, you know, not doing a quest. So don't send her off on a quest in the, you know, the 5th month of 215, and you'll be just fine. So the next one, we need to just progress time a few months here. So we need to get to what is this, the send Milia to, okay, so 6, 7. We need to wait. Basically, we need to wait 3 months and then send the knight that we just got off to do a quest. And I'll do the breakdown on the these other knights once we actually get them. We got a life potion, nice. So that's one. This will be the second one. Asgary's is doing some work here. Alright, so this should be... I think this will be the last one. And then we just need to send Milia off to do a quest. Oh, there she. I think she gave a little hint, and I obviously just went too fast through it. But all right, so we'll send Milia off to do a quest, and nothing happened. Oh, she didn't come back yet. Duh. Okay. All right. So this should be her. Alute. All right. So this is I'm not going to go through all the dialogue, but this is Milia obtaining this next knight. Bum bum bum. Okay, so month 11. Now, we have to wait 3 more months to get the next character. I don't know what the deal is with this country and waiting 3 months. But it is what it is. Alright, so there's the first one. And now we'll do number 2. And everybody's fighting and having fun. And we're sitting around, not having fun. Actually, that looked like that was the trigger. So let's do that. So now we need to send both of these two off. So Milia and Alute, they need to both be sent off at the same time. That was their little. I think that was their little trigger. So that was weird. That actually looked like that was only 2 months. So whatever. And we're about to find out if that was what we needed to do or not. So this should be it. Yeah, here it is. So this is just their quest. Again, I'm not gonna bother with the dialogue here. All right. Okay. All right. So same deal here. Now that we've got all 3 of these, we're just gonna wait until I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be a little prompt, like there has been for the other 2 nights. So jealous. Everybody's all having all this fun, and we're just hanging out, and well, I guess we're gathering new allies. So there's something to that, I suppose. All right. It's pretty nice though. I mean, this apparently this team is good enough to. This team is good enough to prevent or dissuade the enemies from attacking. So. All right, so here's the next prompt. It looks like they're bored and they want to go out and quest. So that's what we're going to do. So now we need to send all 3 of them off. So Milia, Alute, and Gush off to quest. And hopefully they come back right away. That would be nice. Nope, not this time. Okay. So it looks like this quest is taking a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, so this should be it. Yes, Milia and other 2's quest. That's funny. Alright. So this is Lakara. Yeah, so, alright, that's all 4 of them. So that is all 4 of Caerleon's special knights. Obviously, again, just like all of the other countries, if you keep sending out your knights to quest, you'll run into other quest knights as well. And I'm going to do a full video on all of the different, like, universal quest knights, I guess. All right, so let's do the final breakdown on these characters that we just got. So let's start with Milia, level 5 Enchantress. All right, so she's 1 star away from a master. She looks fantastic. 194 rune power. That's pretty good for a level 5. Actually, really good. Health 392, so a little bit low. Probably not a frontline fighter, but that's fine. And a whopping 383 MP, though. So that is really good. And again, because she's level 5, you're going to have plenty of levels to work with. So, You know, just like the other dual class female mages or female whatever enchantress, she will end up as a saint, but she will have Meteor Doom. So she's one of those, you know, perfect knights. Now Lucara, on the other hand, you can't do anything with her. So much like you know, the sorceress tree, unfortunately she will not be able to get Meteor Doom, I don't believe. It's been a long time since I've played the Mystic, and then I don't even remember what the third tier of the Mystic, you know, even is, and I don't remember what their spell list is. I'm fairly certain though that they don't get Meteor Doom, so that's why I don't like them. But she does have a decent little assortment of spells here. I mean, Heal Halo, that's, you know, the cleric. So obviously, you know, they start out as a cleric, and then she's got Frost, you know, Frost, Flight, Fog, and Charm. So I mean, basically, this is the, you know, the mage route. Frost, you know, Frost for sure. I don't know what Flight and Fog though. But yeah, anyways, not my favorite class. Yeah, and I mean, you just can't do anything with her whatsoever. So I mean, that's kind of crazy. So she's already an expert. So really, any of the 4 levels up till 20, you know, are essentially wasted. I mean, you know, granted, I don't know what the Mystic stat growth is, and you know, maybe it just doesn't really matter. But yeah, kind of a shame. But you know, that's what happens when you turn your characters into Mystics. They can't dual class like that. So, anyways, all right, let's move on. Elut, already level 9, so I'm assuming he's expert. Yes. You know, really just like every other male fighter, I would do the, you know, dual class fighter ranger. You know, again, same deal that I've always said. Go all, you know, finish out champion and then swap over to Shogun at level 30 is essentially what he's going to end up as. So 208. Oh, sorry, I missed Lucara. 217 rune power at level 16 is not good. She does have a ton of mana, though. 494. So, you know, not the worst. Low HP, though. Very low HP for level 16. So, I mean, I wouldn't even put her on the front line. So, you know, I don't know. She's a tough one. She's just, you know, but, you know, like I said, Mystics are not my favorite class. So, anyways, let's, Elut, 208 rune power at level 9. Not the worst ever, but not that great either. So, you know, whatever. Gush, level 11 monk. I do not like monks, but we could do a few things with him. Let's just, I mean, I don't know. This country's got so many mages. You know, I'm tempted to do more of a you know, monk, maybe like a monk ranger, you know, and just finish out as a guardian for PZ, and then have the 10% crit from, you know, basically the ranger path. So that's an option. He does have a lot of MP though, and he does have a lot of levels to work with. So I mean, you could do a mage though too. I mean, to be completely honest. And you would be able to, you know, go all the way through Necromancer. You could expert Necromancer and then finish as Guardian, you know, if you wanted to. So, you know, 2 options there. I think both of them are actually pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. I think because he's got so much starting MP, I actually would go mage, you know. So, yeah, that's my opinion. But that's it. He is the last knight I needed to talk about. So that is it for Caerleon. You know, overall, I actually think it's other than Kai himself, I'll be honest, I don't like, because I don't like his class, but I mean, really, other than him and Lucara, the rest of their knights are pretty good. You know, and they've got a lot of knights that have a lot of room to grow and that will end up with, you know, a really good spell set. So, again, that's my opinion on Caerleon.